I'm back. Hopefully the mic is working right, but given the keyboard ASMR, it should be fun. Oh wait, I still have stream up. Crap. You're gonna hear me talk. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. I forgot to copy the link and send this out to Discord. So I'll leave the poll up another minute then while I do that. Oh wait. Ooh. It worked. EDK's pin cord thing worked. I don't have to do that anymore. That's awesome. Lena, hi. And yes, hi to everyone. Since I didn't have my mic on yet, I didn't give like a proper intro to anybody. Hi Turtle, hi Eggy, hi Sudsy, hi Lena. That should cover the bases. So we need to decide what we're doing tonight, and apparently the poll is tied. And I'm not talking about the detergent. Oh wait, I gotta take off my headset again so I can get on my sweater. My bad. Okay, so I've got the headset back on. I probably should get on my glasses too so I'm not squinting at the screen. That probably would help, right? Okay. So, the reason that Fall Guys and Minecraft aren't an option right now is, as of what I think was last week, since I'm not looking at analytics, YouTube started pushing out my streams to Sonic audiences, which is awesome because YouTube thinks my content is good enough to push out. Obviously not the kind of push out that you get for, say, Semi-10 or Wild Bill content. Nor do I ever expect it to be quite that big or something. But there's still an audience that is now coming in, and we had 5 new people in stream last week alone. That's insane. And these people stayed around most of the time, too, which is really crazy. So, from now on, this particular channel I think I will keep for Sonic content. So, the question is, what happens to Fall Guys and Minecraft content? And the answer to that is that it's not going away, but I'll be instead just jumping on the Wild Bill server and like making a time for that. I might not go live per se, but I'll be on voice chat hanging out with you guys, still playing those games, just not here due to the algorithm boost. The jelly guy when? The jelly bean when? I have thought about making alts for content like that. My hesitation when it comes to Fall Guys has to do a lot with how it's YouTube just isn't doing well for Fall Guys stuff right now. And hold on, let me see if I'm able to do can I just put up like an image? Hold on, because I don't know what we're streaming yet. I guess I could just put up the thumbnail picture. There we go. Something for you guys to stare at while I'm talking about stuff. But yeah, with Fall Guys, it hasn't been doing well on YouTube lately, which is a big problem. But the other motivation in me not wanting to do it on YouTube per se is that I don't want to compete with other people in our group community for views and attention. I greatly admire Diet Angel as one of our groupies, and even other people who are in the Fall Guys community like Pixels and A Whale. Not in any specific order there for how I'm phrasing it, but people that are still active in the Fall Guys community still deserve views. And it's not growing anyway. If I made an alt, it wouldn't be, "You're going to sleep." That's kind of sus. You never go to sleep, Naspec. But hope you actually do what you say. I'm doing pretty good. I'm pretty excited for stream. And yeah, to add to that list, Naspec. I love watching Naspec's Fall Guys streams. Probably I get the most excited to watch his. Something about a British accent, I guess. You know how it is. But yeah, there's many people already in our group community that do Fall Guys content. Sudsy is a great example. Sudsy does Fall Guys content. Burstwoo does Fall Guys content. And yeah, I don't want to do Fall Guys content and interfere with them or interfering with my enjoyment in watching them, because I already played a bunch of Fall Guys when doing a stream. That's just not fun. It's more fun to jump onto your streams when I'm in the mood to play the game, and then, say, "Hey, is there room in squad? Hey, is there a squad I can snipe with?" That kind of a thing. I still want to play Fall Guys with you guys, but I just don't think that YouTube is the best vessel for me to do that with anymore. As for Minecraft, I have had ideas for Minecraft content in terms of videos, in terms of challenges. Granted, I need to get better at the game first, but I think it would be the same case as I mentioned before with Fall Guys. Not so much with the content being a problem, but in terms of what I'm going to do, probably just hanging out more on the Wild Bill server with the screen share thing and, sharing with people that way. Next stream is not Fall Guys. Those eyeballs are kind of sus. I kind of want to know what you're doing. But yeah, that's things in terms of content as things will be going from now on. Because the algorithm is boosting me to a Sonic audience, I'm going to try and stick with the Sonic stuff and just see how that goes. So yeah, if I were to narrow down the poll, let me see if the votes look amazing. Thanks, Bean. How you doing, Bean? Who's Sonic again? Sorry. Yeah, I don't know. He's just some sort of blue hedgehog that seems to be in every single game I play. Complete coincidence. Also complete coincidence that he's in every single Lego set I seem to own, aside from the Minecraft ones. Yeah, that's the rundown for tonight. In terms of how content is going to be from now on, I'd go back like 3 or 4 minutes, Bean, if you haven't heard the rundown on how content is going to be. But, yeah, we're trying to decide what to do tonight. If I were to, eliminate a choice, I don't know if that would make things easier. But, I'd say taking Sonic Generations off the list, as bad as I want to play it. I feel bad that we never, finished the Murder of Sonic thing, and I did get the game caught up to the point where we left off. It actually didn't take nearly as long as I thought it would. And, but on the other hand, my asthma's been really bad today to the point I wasn't even sure I was going to stream. My throat is scratching like crazy also. Probably because I had a bunch of spicy food, not just for dinner, but for lunch as well. So, yeah, scratchy throat today. The scratchy jar. So, I would probably take Murder of Sonic off of there also. Even though I want to get it done. Plus, it's a humid day, so it's hard to breathe with the asthma. It's a miracle I haven't needed my inhaler, but there were multiple times that I thought about getting it. Sonic Speed Simulator is now winning. So that's good. I think what I'm going to do is end the poll, though, and just restart it so everyone can get their votes in on the two choices of Frontiers. And, oh, this is... No, I don't want to do a Q&A. I want to do a poll. Poly moly. You forgot your Roblox password? Okay, that should be posted now. Honestly, I don't know what content I want to make. I still might stream Fall Guys, but I want to stream Stumble Guys when it's on PS4. I don't know what BFDI is or MSM, but I could definitely see you doing a good job at Stumble Guys content. I think that would be a good direction for your channel if you think that would be a good direction for your channel. Are we tie again? I mean, Sudsy, the acronym reminds me of like the Five Nights at Freddy's or whatnot. Alright, Sonic Speed Sim. That actually makes me happy because I wanted to do some grinding on the current event. That's why we're doing races. No, I don't want to run Roblox as an administrator. I just want to run Roblox. Alright, then I guess I could take this image off. Ta-da! And to be clear, because I did open a different one by mistake that was the wrong kind. This one is by GameFam X Sonic. An official Sonic collab for Roblox. I'm gonna have to fix the window. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do this. It's just such a pain to change windows. How am I in terms of the height? The height needs to be a little less. And then drag it over to the right. That much. Okay. Cool. W? BRB? My mom might know. Good luck getting your password. I just have to shift these windows around ever slightly. It's such a wide window. Honestly, this would be the only Game Fan video I've played. The only games I've played on here are Sonic Speed Simulator and Theme Park Tycoon 2, which I really want to play again. Oh good, I got another one of those fan chows. They're so cute. Yeah, I feel like these are pretty good things. But anyway, this is the event. I wanted to grind. And I'm about halfway through it right now. The thing that made me upset is that it doesn't really say like how many days are left on it. It just says limited time event. Oh, Battle for Dream Island. That sounds like the name of a Kirby game, but it's not. That's funny. And in terms of characters I got, that's my boring Roblox person. If you want to just see what my boring Roblox person looks like. But I've got Tails. I've got two versions of a Shadow Android, which I don't know why I have two versions. Totally obscure Sonic Heroes reference. And I've got the writer's version of Cream the Rabbit. And I'm not sure who I should pick. I don't mind letting chat pick my character since I really don't have many to choose from to begin with. Oh my gosh, they had the Adventure Shoes version. That's cool. me get the volume mixer going here so that way I could turn down the game noise. Not that I mind it, but it's a little distracting when I'm giving commentary. So, my daily spin. I really want the cyber corruption trail on the bottom right. But honestly, either of those Chow would be awesome. The Rider Sonic would be awesome. I now have enough multipliers for rings. I'm not worried about getting, well, rings. I got rings though. That's not, like, too bad. I'm just giving everybody a little bit of time to get on the race and such. What was I looking for? Have a boring Roblox person? I think most Roblox people are boring. With my only thing I'd argue different would be Liar. Because he has the bucket of paint. His whole I hate paint meme. So I've been working on unlocking this one, which kind of looks like Riders, but that looks cool. A little schnazzy Sonic, you know? I'll do some upgrading to my Chow that I have equipped. So now it does cost some red rings to do some upgrades to your Chow. That's interesting. I never noticed a reason for the red rings before, and at least I have a bunch, so I'm not worried, but yeah, and I've been working on trying to unlock Shadow. I've been doing a lot of work on that, especially through Saturday and stuff. That was the reason I didn't stream. I didn't do as much on Saturday. Friday, I did a lot of it. Saturday, this event started. It's gonna take a long time. The nice thing is that it's just like all one server. I don't have to worry. And not many people are online right now. I've been working on these challenges, but it's a lot of, wait, did I complete all of his quests? There's no way that I unlocked them, did I? That would be hilarious if I did. Siphon, yo! Welcome to stream. How are you doing today? I guess I didn't unlock... I thought that you could unlock this character by doing that. I guess I'm wrong. I don't know. By the way they had phrased this with the race quest and stuff, and having a character thing here like they do for the other advertisements of you could get a character, I just assumed you're rich? You found your password? Oh my gosh. Also, I'm making a pen here real quick. Okay, and oh, I better click this before I don't get to do it. There we go. I feel like that's an important pin to have today. It really is awesome that you have a bunch of Robux. Got a bunch of people in here. I don't even see the username for this guy. That's playing as Omega. I think he's playing as Omega. 74 friend requests? You better send me a friend request. Because I don't know how to send people the requests. Butterfly, I don't know why you're in here snorting at me. I don't think I won. I rarely win. But if it makes progress on the event, then I don't really care if I win. I just tried to do the best I can to get the most tokens, or not tokens, but tickets I can. Request sent. W. Let me hit pause then. And, see, I should have some sort of request in here from you. It doesn't show that. I'm gonna have to do it on the browser. But I will get it. And you could use your tickets from the racing stuff to buy characters and whatnot. You could get a version of Shadow. You could get different items. Now how do I get out of here? There we go. I will go back on there in a second, but I'm gonna quickly do the friend request with the turtle. Let's see, roblox.com. There we go. Awesome. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's gonna be a while until the next race, because I missed it. Stall then and get some gems to level up. I do feel like kind of apathetic to grinding in Green Hill though, when a lot of my quests are specific to Lost Valley. But the races are here in Green Hill, so I kind of don't have a choice. You are in the game? That's awesome. Oh my gosh, I've got 33 million rings now. Those multipliers really be working. Oops. Oh my gosh. I just went through a bunch of different menus all at once. My pelvis is pretty much fully healed, and my tibia is also doing good. Now I can almost run. That is excellent news. Awesome. It's great to see Turtle is in the experience now. Now I will say that you are pretty slow at first. Actually, since nobody else joined the experience yet from my friends list, let's see where Turtle is. And there he is. Hi Turtle. Wait, I left the race. Why is it booting me into the race? I swore I clicked leave. Oh my gosh. Well, next round, once this race is over, I will leave the, not the experience, but the racing things, and we'll help Turtle grind up for getting some speed. Who the heck is Vector the Crocodile? The leader of the Chaotix Detectives. He was the guy who was the butcher in the library in Murder Sonic in terms of things you would recognize. Please land on the rail. Come on, come on. There we go. Hopefully I got a good amount of tickets. $14. I'll take it. Oops. No, I don't want to spend Robux. I'm poor. I didn't put my new paycheck in yet. I got paid yesterday, but I had errands that were nowhere near my bank today. I would have had to drive an extra 20 minutes each way in the opposite direction when I was already tired and it was storming. Suit is in the game? Yes! He is now in here. I don't know where you are on the map, Turtle. Ah, there is the truly sudsiest one. You're just running on paths? Yeah, you kind of need to level up to gain speed. It's kind of like the gimmick of the game. And then if you do a rebirth later on, you lose all your speed, but then you can level back up faster to gain speed faster. You know how it is. It's all about gimmicks. Chat is Slash. I don't remember which Slash. Man, I've leveled up so much, man. It's so fast now. Alright, new race is starting. Is the Sonic Emerald Society game back? How are you doing, Emerald? I don't know if you play this game in Roblox or not, but if you do, you could join the race. Anyone from chat is welcome.
Mic off. Mic on.
Sorry about that. The dog let out some kind of yelp. Just wanted to check on her quick. They even have stuff over here for oh wait. Stuff changes all the time in here. There's stuff in here that wasn't here before. Not that I have any Robux to get that kind of stuff. Oop, wrong menu, wrong menu. I'm still learning to navigate Roblox. There we go. Ah, they're even in chat. Turtle, you're green while Sudsy and I are blue. Does that mean, like, is that like a sign of you being a premium member? Just curious. What does being a Roblox Premium member even do? I'm new to Roblox as of Thursday. Sorry for so many questions, but I have a lot to learn. That was not my best run, but not my worst either, I guess. The only awkward thing with choosing this for tonight's stream is that I don't know what to say while playing Roblox. It's such a mindless game, so my brain is shut off. And if my brain is shut off, then I'm not really thinking of commentary either. Second place again. That's pretty good. Alright, let's see what Turtle said. It's random because Sudsy is premium. You get so-and-so once a month on benefits and games. Doesn't even let you say it. Oh, gotcha. So you get Robux and benefits. How much does it cost? Because, like, I wouldn't maybe get that all the time, but maybe just, like, for the month while I'm playing this game, it might be worth it. I could get some Sonic-ish cosmetics for my Roblox character. Mom handles it. Makes sense. I'm not sure where I could look to find out. I just assumed that Robux always had to be bought on, like, gift cards and stuff. Because there's always Robux gift cards at, like, Dollar General and stuff when I'm at the checkout. That was a smooth run. You know what? I'm gonna Google it on my phone real quick. Google. Roblox Premium price. No, Google, I don't want you to know where I'm Googling from. Less people were in the race, so I got less tickets for it, but I did get first place. Proof that I'm not completely washed. Ah, Sudsy, that stinks. I'm sorry. I mean, technically your internet isn't my fault, but I'm sorry. Yeah, in this game you can rebirth, and what that does is that you get skill pieces in exchange that are kind of like a multiplier for how fast you can level up. Like, I've leveled up and stuff before as well. I've done 2 different rebirths. I did one back when Lyre joined on the weekend. I convinced Lyre to play with me. I clipped right through that building piece. What the? Oh my gosh. That made no sense. Hoi? A spin button? Like for, like, I know for like the freewheel you can do it once per day, but they advertise it like anyway. Second place that time? That's not bad. Why do I keep opening up this thing by mistake? Oh my goodness. And then there's this one that gives you notifications, but again, I think you gotta be like the VIP pass or whatnot. And EDK, how are you doing? Pingcord worked out brilliantly. Thank you for installing that. I really appreciate it. Okay, there's different forms of Roblox Premium apparently. And the lowest form of Premium is $5, but you get 450. Which I guess isn't that bad. It means like you could get one small thing per month or save up for something bigger over time. It's probably the more self-controlled way to go about stuff. Whoops, I clipped apparently. EDK, I had a bit of a conference a bit ago with Semi10. What happened on his server was awful. It definitely had to be deleted under those circumstances. Finally, over the halfway mark. I can get a UGC token, whatever that means, but I want Metal Sonic. Sudsy, it had to be deleted because a lot of people were spamming stuff. They also found Semi's new YouTube account and were spamming it to everybody. And when there was a rumor that it was going to be deleted, which I don't know if it was at that point or not, but then a bunch of people just were like hang out in VC muted, like doing a countdown for how long the server is going to be, like kind of like doing a petition against it, and it just, there was a lot of drama. Drama is extremely toxic in a community, you know? And in my personal opinion, I don't think Semi should have made his like goodbye spiel that he did. I understand why he did it, especially now that I've been streaming out. You have guilt, you feel like you owe honesty to your community. But the problem is that when your audience is a bunch of kids, kids can't always handle some of the things about life. If you're not going to stream Fall Guys anymore and are moving on to other content in order to pay your bills, it's not a personal thing of being rude or that, oh, my audience didn't dono or enough or whatever. It's just that that genre of games just isn't drawing in the kind of audience that pays the bills regardless of the amount of donos. And that's why I hate kids. I just hate kids anyway, Chonky. Like, little kids. I shouldn't have said that, but like, elementary age kids drive me crazy. My brutal honesty moment. Like, preschoolers especially drive me crazy. Chonky, no. That made me laugh, but no. Bad boy. Stop it. I think something that I'm going to have to, you know, get used to is that inevitably if I am going to do Turtle, I know you're a teenager because you told me you were, so stop it. Stop it right now. Silver! Oh my gosh, Silver, old pal! You are never here anymore. Generally bummed about the whole semi-Discord thing. Hope he's okay. My understanding from my conversation with him today is that he's in a much better place. Silver, old pal, it's really good to have you here. Yeah, about my my train of thought from before. Since there are, since Sonic is a genre that is for all ages, and I'm getting pushed out to Sonic fans now on YouTube, I'm probably just gonna have to get used to there being a kid audience. And it's not even so much of a personal thing against kids, because kids are, the future of the world, and they are brilliant and doing amazing things, surpassing every generation. The thing is that I just remember what a, excuse my French, dumbass I was as a 10-year-old, and I still, am embarrassed thinking of some of the awful things I said or how I treated people and stuff of that likeness. And so I guess that kind of just rubs off on my impression of kids of that age then, as a result, which, isn't anything to do with them. And many people in, this community have proven me wrong. Turtle, yes, you should definitely upgrade your Chow, because it usually, for the most part, just costs rings, and it will become a multiplier for the amount of rings you get. In terms of what Chow I have activated right now, the multiplier is 5,000 some. So for every single ring I pick up on the map, I get 5,000 some rings. It adds up. I went from getting a couple hundred in a night to getting easily probably around 1,000,000 a day now. Oh my gosh, I got first. I was totally, tuned in. That's awesome. And I think I have to also get used to the fact that just because a lot of kids have trouble socializing online at that age from the lack of experience, doesn't mean that they're bad people. The patience may be required as a streamer, but I've got to remember that I'm dealing with people. I think that's something kind of valuable, regardless of whatever career you pick up. You don't need to be a streamer to appreciate that difficult people are still people, and they still need love. Do Among Us. I don't know, that game's kind of sus. Got kind of camera locked there. Yikes. I don't know the shortcuts really for this one yet. I mean, there is a shortcut that I just outright missed. Oh my gosh. Why are you guys talking about racism while I'm busy? I don't think this really falls in line with the spirit of 9/11, guys. It's about unity. And yet, I'm not going to delete anything from this, because then that means I'm not going to be flagged as for kids. Meaning I don't lose monetization even though I don't have it. But someday, down the line, I'm not going to lose monetization. But yeah, please avoid sussy content that involves Chonky. Originally, my plan for my pin was Chonky. If you say anything sus about today's date, I'm just going to ban you. On another note, today is one of my favorite holidays, but not for the reason you're thinking of. Today was the anniversary of when we adopted my cute little blind cat. We adopted her on September 11th of 2011, I think. A little furry family member. We celebrate Pets Adoption Day in here just as much as their birthday. So she got a bunch of treats and stuff today. Why y'all talking about punching each other? Whatever happened to a holiday about unity, guys? Flapina, welcome to chat. And please accept my apology that it's extremely sus in here right now. These children are out of hand. My mods need to get on top of things. And by my mods, I mean EDK, because Turtle is in the experience with us. Flapina, I hope you're having a wonderful night. If you'd like to join us on Roblox, we are just doing some races in Sonic Speed Simulator. Nothing particularly special or fancy, just grinding an event. We're doing Sonic content here. We're trying to focus the channel onto Sonic content. And I promise everybody in this chat does get along. They're just being sus, like preteens tend to be. I hang out with these guys enough to know that they like each other, okay? I would be moderating chat a lot more right now if I didn't know how these guys actually talk to each other. That was not my best run through that map, but I don't think it was my worst either. I did get a lot of the shortcuts. Third. Okay, that's not the best. Burstwoo meant burstwoo? No, I think you meant worst boo. Haven't seen worst boo in my chat in a while. It's just burstwoo. No, you mean buttwoo? I don't care for buttwoo either. I just prefer worst boo. Honestly, EDK, that works for him too. Y'all vote for a Sonic Simulator stream and don't even race with me. I mean, in Turtle's case, that makes a lot of sense because Turtle's just starting, but kind of sad that you guys aren't brave enough to try and race. Chunky, welcome back on an ult. Hopefully you've learned your lesson. Which, granted, I am sure is a no. You never voted? Okay, that's fair. Wait. What the heck? Oh, good grief. Now my speed is too high to do the shortcut. I'm probably gonna have to rebirth again. But I kinda wanna get my speed up higher yet, and level up higher for more clout. Chonky never learns this lesson. Pretty much the story. What the heck is over here? Oh, this just lets you skip all the annoying stuff? Oh. I hated all those springs. The fact that I could just go to one and be done is kind of nice. Now I know that shortcut. Chonky, I don't think EDK has ever been like that. If anything, I'm like that. And EDK and I aren't the same by any means. I mean, look at me, Aunt Jelly, entertaining Bill's kids for him while he's away, doing content creation all week. I'm doing free footwork for a whole week. Sounds a lot like, a simp. You had an argument? With who? With Chonky or Bill? Oh my gosh, you already unlocked Sonic? Did you, pay your way through it or something? That's insane. Took me a lot longer than that. Did it really have to be the same map twice in a row? Thing that sucks is that I can't just jump over, there's collision and stuff. Why did I do that? Why is there a sus stuck costume in here in this race? Semi-stream sniping. That would be something, wouldn't it? I mean, I'm sure he's not, but my goodness. Yeah, Lena. At first my brain was fried trying to think of what you meant by that. But, yeah. It's strange to think that people just, weren't born yet and that kind of a thing. Granted, I was too young to remember it myself, because I was 2 weeks old. But, it still is that kind of thing where it impacts your memory. And it took them years to clean up from the 9/11 attacks. I remember when I was 8 years old, we were watching a truck pass by that was hauling some material that they were still cleaning up from New York City. A bunch of concrete and that kind of stuff. They had let us out for recess at a particular time because they knew this truck was going by. How they knew, I'm not entirely sure. Maybe someone from the school worked, or not worked, but had like a spouse that worked in that kind of cleanup and whatnot. It is that kind of stuff that, never again. And it's a shame because a bunch of attacks still happen in our country. And there's a lot of things I could say about what to do to help that situation, but I'm not sure I'm the best person to talk about it. Oh yeah, I've seen them a bunch of times. It's really sad. Unfortunately, like, none of my family members were, working, in New York City at the time. But my dad used to work in New York City. He used to take the train, and his office was where, whatchamacallit, the big train station is. I forget the one, but he worked up on a really high floor and that kind of thing. It wasn't the World Trade Center, but he did work, closer than you'd want a family member to. And it's kind of just insane. Unfortunately, he didn't have that job anymore when the incident happened. And it's not even just like the World Trade Center and those two buildings going down. Here in my home state, like 90 some people, or I could be wrong about the stats. I don't know how many people can be on a plane. Somewhere between 100 and 200 people, lost their lives taking down the train they were on. Or not train, a plane they were on, because it was going to crash into the Pentagon. And when they found out about that, they all worked together to stop the pilot. And it's amazing just how brave, the people on that plane were. Yes, Silver, I am in Pennsylvania. That is my home state. Granted, the plane crash didn't happen near here. But yeah, too many people lost their lives. And what for? It was senseless brutality. And we still live in a world with senseless brutality. And not all of that senseless brutality is with guns or weaponry violence. Some of that is just arguing every single day. That happens on Twitter. Or people getting aggravated in a waiting line, like a checkout line or a drive-through line or things like that. So much, community aggression, it can add up. And granted, it wasn't like hostility with, say, like a Starbucks drive-through line or anything that caused what happened on 9/11 22 years ago. But I think a lot could be said that we as human beings need to learn to be patient with each other and love each other, to accept each other as human beings. Not as expendable people, if that makes sense. Last, I've actually never watched a documentary regarding 9/11. If my Netflix subscription had still been up, I might have taken a look. I think on YouTube I watched maybe a 20-30 minute documentary on the Pennsylvania incident. And I'm sorry for talking about like such a dark topic today. But thank you guys for taking the time to be, involved in the conversation. Even though these are the kind of things that, people don't want to talk about, I think it's a good thing to talk about, to remember, and remember what we have to do as human beings. We have to get along. We have to try to, so I'm going to leave stuff off that note. Because I can't imagine how many children could have clicked on this stream just saying, oh, Sonic Roblox, and then hear me talk about today's date. Like, oh my goodness. I think I got first place. Jelly talked about 9/11, and my school didn't. My school decided to talk about July 4th today. That's kind of messed up. Dang, you must have been depressed and curled up eating ice cream. That's what I would be doing after that. Take a cool down from racing, it says. Stop being addicted to racing, it says. Imagine the audacity. Tell me Sonic the Hedgehog to stop racing. Perhaps Sonic only in a game, but hey, still Sonic. Well, I've made a lot of progress. On that mission. Alright, time to get back in there. Join a race. My school decided to talk about Mexican Independence Day. Schools are sus. Silver, I hope you have a better day. Hopefully we contributed to that for you. And I do say we, not just me, because I don't take that kind of credit as a streamer. The audience is just as important. You know what? When I was in school, we almost never talked about Mexican Independence Day. We talked about it one time in my advanced American history class. Well, that makes sense. Oh my gosh. You know what? There was a school bus that got into an accident like a week ago. I don't remember where it was, but I heard about it on the news. Where there was a driver of a truck who had like a heart attack while driving. And he went across the lane, hit a bus head on. Unfortunately, none of the kids had, you know, passed away from that incident or anything, but they were a lot injured and such. Which is probably not helping you given the way that you feel. But, it is... I don't know how to say what I want to say. I'm just removing that word, but we get what you mean. But yeah, that stuff happens a lot too at a bunch of schools. It seems like every week that kind of thing is happening in this world anymore. And, you know, a lot of that comes from, you know, lack of love. And it happens on multiple levels, not just one. Like, on one hand, there are lots of people that, you know, could be hostile to people, but on the other hand, people's just negligence and ignorance of staying in their own bubble can leave people that need help and care to be neglected, and people act out as a result. And we need a more loving world. Oh my gosh, ambulance got involved? Oh my gosh. So this isn't a small thing. Yikes. Well, at least everyone's good. That's what matters. Since I messed up at the start of that race, I didn't do such a good job. Yeah, it's good no one was hurt, Silver. But yeah, I can imagine you're reeling from your morning. And we're all here for you. Hi, Butterfly. Are you here to say hi to chat? The audience loves you, you know, and they haven't even seen you yet. The purple guys that are flying on Lost Valley Zone are, they are badniks, and certain missions will have, that you need to destroy a certain number of badniks or something like that. See, Bean says, oh, of course she's gone. Butterfly cam win. I mean, a webcam from my computer would be about $50 if I get a tripod to get it at an angle, because head-on kind of looks ugly and sus. Anyone from chat in here yet? Not that I can tell. Like, I know people are on the game, but I don't see anyone from chat in the races. I could be wrong. I could just be missing people's usernames. BRB, no problem. honey sopapilla ice cream. I have never heard of that. I do not know what sopapilla is, and I'm probably saying it wrong because I am a big dum-dum. There are some differences. I do know that, like, in Across the Spider-Verse, Miles had been using some of the Puerto Rican Spanish when speaking to Miguel, and Miguel got upset because he interpreted what was said as the Mexican version, which was more hostile. That's the only context I have to that, but I think it was when, Miles first, came to that, like, control center room and met Miguel. That's all I really know. Alright, time for a race. Yes, when he gave him the empanada. Welcome back. And the only thing that sucks about Roblox content is that I really don't know what to say. I'm just playing the same level over and over again, and my brain keeps turning off. My brain literally feels like mush, and the only thing that I am thinking about, when I actually am thinking, is that I want to build that my new Minecraft Lego set that I got yesterday. I got 2 boxes. I got the Axolotl set, which I finished last night while playing Fall Guys with you guys on Bill's server. I don't remember who was even in squad that night. I think it might have been Pink, Driftbone, and Burstwoo? I really don't remember. Chonky, we all knew I was an idiot. Didn't have to prove it. There's already a guy who finished the race. That's kind of insane. Well, I got second, I think. Oh, I get it now. I couldn't read all of that since I was trying to focus before, but I did read your message, Chonky. I have enough tickets to get stuff in here now if I really want to, but I don't really want to yet. Oh, I can get a tornado model. That one kind of doesn't look that good. I just want a normal tornado model.
Mic off. Mic on.
There's a lot of topics on stream tonight that I don't want to talk about. But yeah, in terms of like the Lego Minecraft sets that I got yesterday, I had a coupon at Target for my birthday. And they had the axolotl set that I had been wanting. They had the axolotl house, and I built that. And it has axolotls in it, and a diver guy model, and a netherite sword, and a drowned. And the house is so cute. So I am happy about that. And then the set that I got for the one that I got to build today is a lot smaller, so it's not like as special. It's one of those really bargain ones for like $10 or whatever. But it has Alex, which granted I already have Alex, but I got it because it has a bunch of stuff that I don't already have, like a zombie and slime, which I know the slime isn't in a bunch of sets, so that seemed like an ideal one for getting that. And it has a frog, and it's a swamp set, but it's cute. Oh, Lena, no, nothing happened with Bill. He just wants to focus on editing and making full-size videos for his other channel, not just shorts. Oops. Why do I keep opening that menu by mistake? How are we doing? When we get to like 1,500, I think I'll be done. EDK, you're probably somewhere sus. No, I know what that means, EDK. No. Yeah, Lena, Bill and Semi be leaving me to hold up the community on my shoulders. Zach too, but Zach, you know, we haven't counted on Zach in a long time. Everyone just counts on me now. Aunt Jelly practically be pregnant with how she'd be carrying the community these days. Why is the camera so off? Here we go. So many sussy messages everywhere. Whoop, I got stuck. Silver, I'm pretty sure that Chunky probably did. That is what he does to everybody. Why do I keep opening this one by accident? Oh wait, that's a different one. Turtle really be breezing through, but he isn't racing yet. Look at me on top of that podium. Oh wait, nobody was in that race, so it was just me. That's sus. Which granted, cool, but sus. What about Turt? Yeah, he's been in the game since I got started with this part of the stream. Yes, this is Roblox. I'm still on my top 10. See, switch to tails just to switch things up. Keep forgetting to jump there, man. Why did it clip through that spray? Oh my gosh. Eh. First place. I was probably the only one racing again. Yes, I was. At least it means I can grind this event. This does get boring though, playing the same levels over and over and over. Convert or something. I mean, I could switch the stream to something else. I just feel pressure to grind this event. Just because they don't say how long it's going to be. But granted, if it didn't end over the weekend, I guess it might last for the week. I could give myself a little grace. With my throat hurting, I might end soon. Sorry, chat. Aw, man, I missed. Welcome back, Turtle. I was complaining that you were at 109 and yet not racing with me. And also saying that I'm gonna end soon. So if you want to race with me, Turtle, you should come and race. Imagine I'm gonna get my butt kicked by the bot. Oh my goodness. The wash jar, man. How? Back to that Green Hill Zone main lobby, there is a section for racing. It has like a stage. It's near that free spin wheel. Oh my gosh, they have sussy Amy costumes over here. They have Amy in a top hat. Amy with bunny hat. I do like classic Sonic over here though. He's kind of tempting to buy. For $4 when translated, that's not so bad. Where? Right where I am, Turtle. This is, oops. This is where you spawn in. And this is where the racing is. Ah, crap. We gotta wait for one to start. We missed. That's okay. I'll wait with you. Probably gonna switch up my trail. Let me see what I've got that looks good. Ooh, that one's interesting. Ooh. That looks cool. Let me try some of the other stuff. I've already tried the hot dog one. That one looks cool. There we go. I almost missed that one. Fun but infuriating. I wonder if my friend is still doing Duolingo. She was doing it for Japanese for a while. I'll have to ask her about it. That one looks cool. Yeah, that's pretty ambitious, Silver. I kind of have to agree with Bean's reaction. I don't even know how you'd keep them all straight. Yeah, that's some serious burnout. No more than one new language a year, man. All right. Not many people were in there, so I expect Turtle should be on the podium also. I'm gonna exit out of that. Not my Bean, but whatever you call a Roblox person. They just look so stoic. Tails was just scratching his head in the idle animation, like, why are we looking at this? Finished the race, but it doesn't show Turtle or have Turtle out here outside the game. It is hard. There's Turtle. Alright, let's join another one. I think just this race and then I'll call it a night. If I have the week to complete the event, then I'm not too worried about how fast I gotta get the rest of the tickets. And then I can work on building my other Lego Minecraft set. Not that it'll take long since it's just a $10 set. Oh no! Oh my goodness. hopefully I can do a good job. I've got first for now, but I don't know how long. Gotta get far enough over here, then I can boost this way. I'm gonna be grinding this. You better watch out, Jelly. Bet. Because the more people have to play with, the better. I think it just got first. Getting better. Someone made an AI version of Taylor Swift singing. I'm both fascinated and infuriated. There are a bunch of them. Ooh, man, 22 tickets is a lot. Now I've got 1,433. Wow. And I'm almost at 3/4 of the way done with that event. And with my voice scratching like crazy, I think I'm just done with streaming. Thank you guys for being a lovely audience as always, even when I am a sussy baka with stuff I talk about. I appreciate it. Love you guys. And bye!